What's poppin', y'all? Welcome to episode 8 of the Orlando Magic Rebuild. I am Pee Wee the Plug, going forth through the wire, number one Knicks fan in the world. And I think today is going to be the day where we finally make something happen. I know a few episodes, I've been doing a lot of looking at the trades. And, we got the trading block. We got our targets. I've been doing a lot of talking and discussing, especially with these three right here. But as of late, Wendell Carter and his frustrations and the team chemistry is down. We're still in the race a little bit. If you look up there at the conference rank, we're 11th, so we're not that far out. And I'm assuming that it's only by a game or two because the Eastern Conference is always tight like that. So hopefully this episode we can make a move, and whatever move it is that we make, it can put us in the right track to somehow get back, into that playoff push. Because we do have a lot of young talent. So an early playoff push in this rebuild will give us a lot of experience, a lot of confidence, and allow our guys to fully develop. So Terry Rozier is who we have our eyes on. I want to break everything down for y'all plain and simple. We want Terry Rozier. I'm going to try to put together a package for Terry Rozier. And then when doing so, I also, in my back pocket, want to put in a scenario where we can do a trade with the Clippers to ship Markelle off somewhere, because I don't see the use and the need of having Rozier, Markelle, Cole, and then trying to get RJ Hampton some type of minutes and things like that. So they don't have a point guard. You look at the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the top 7 positions, or top 7, 8 overall players aren't point guards. And I think if, like I said in the last episode, if Cameron Payne is your starting point guard, you're in trouble. So we want to probably try to do a deal where we can take something back like Patrick Beverley and Serge Ibaka, two guys who are older, expiring contracts. We give them Markelle and throw something else in and try to make some type of deal work that way. And then on the flip side, the main thing and the main target is Terry Rozier. So right off the bat, before we even simulate any more and lose any more games, we're gonna try to go out here and get Terry Rozier. So first and foremost, I want to see if there's any trade that the Hornets would have an idea for if we asked them for Terry Rozier. I just want to see what they would say. Really quick, I guess is loading up. So it's 5 trades that they have right here. They would take Gary Harris and his expiring $20 million. But basically, they just want a first-round pick. They want a first-round pick from us, which looks very lucrative, I must admit. We're a young team, struggling. So I see why they would want that. Then they get $20 million off of their books, which is almost $4 more million than what Terry Rozier, well, 3 more than what Terry Rozier would have off the books. Because Terry Rozier, I got to stop saying $17 million for Terry Rozier because he's basically making $18. And then I looked at Gary Harris and his 20.4. I was going to say it's around 21, but if you round that down, it's 20. So it's really a $2 million difference, whatever. They have a trade put together where they would get Markelle Fultz and Michael Carter-Williams and a first-round pick, and then give us Bridges and Terry Rozier, which let me know what's going on with the Hornets. The money situation, it's about to be a money situation with them. So I'm gonna watch them strongly when we get to the offseason. I'm not going to do this deal because I would not want to take Miles Bridges and Terry Rozier and give them back Markelle Fultz for a $15 million deal that's for 3 years when they have LaMelo. The whole reason we're getting Rozier is because they have guards already. Definitely don't want to get them Jonathan Isaac. Definitely don't want to give them Chuma. I would give them Cole, but I got something for them. The one thing they didn't ask for was a center, which is what they need as of right now. So I'm gonna try to work with them. Let's go and get Rozier. We're gonna put Wendell Carter and his unhappy ass there. What is our picks looking like? So we do have 2 first-round picks there because they seem to be keen on a first-round pick. I don't know if I'm thrilled enough to give up a first-round pick. I'm not gonna lie, I want all my picks. But second-round picks, I'm a little bit more giving with. I'm a little bit more given, so I might attach both of these, honestly. I'll give them 2 second-round picks because Terry Rozier is a much better player, as we can see from the stars. He's a much better player than Wendell Carter. No doubt about it. But the only reason I'm even reaching out to them is because obviously the face and the guy for the team plays the same position as Terry Rozier. And with them already giving, like I explained in the past episode, you're already giving Gordon Hayward $30 million. LaMelo is about to get extended in this upcoming offseason along with PJ and Miles Bridges. So why would you continue? Oh, and they signed Victor Oladipo. So why would you re-up with another guard when you could just get Wendell Carter, who isn't as good as Terry Rozier right now, but they only 2 overalls apart, and they're about 5 or 6 years different in age. So Wendell Carter at some point should be an 80 to 80 something overall center, as long as he's getting predominant minutes, which is what he's not doing here in Orlando, which is why we're gonna ship him off. So the money is $6 million to 18. Well, that's $7 million, basically rounded it up. That's about $7 million to 18, so about $11 million off. Hopefully, that's where a Terrence Ross addition comes in. So when you look at it from a star, just a star thing, Terry Rozier is 3.5 stars alone. Wendell is 2. Terrence is 2. So you're already getting back 4 stars, and then you're getting 2 half stars with 2 second-round picks, which they're getting 5 stars in overall value to our 3.5. So hopefully this would be enough for them to accept, because I don't think that we're getting over on them. I think we are getting a better player, but it makes sense. It makes sense for them to go and get a young center, low maintenance, still very good. His production ain't been shit for us, but it makes sense because he's playing 23 minutes a game because of Mo Bamba. He's splitting the minutes down. Now with the Hornets, he should be the clear-cut guy. I mean, yeah, Bradley is only a 76. Bradley is 24. He's on he's got 2 years on his deal. Wendell should go there and easily get all the majority minutes over Tony Bradley, if we're being honest. No competition at the center position. I think this team is in a playoff mix. PJ Washington has grown into an 80. This team actually might be decent with Wendell. They might be a playoff team now. Gordon Hayward is hurt, but he's not out for the season or nothing significant. So when he comes back, he'd be 80. I'm almost sure the moment we trade Wendell, he's gonna jump up and he's gonna be 80. So they would have 1, 2, 3. Gordon Hayward is 4. You get Wendell. They have 5 80s and a couple 79 and 78 guys coming off the bench. I think this team is solid. This is a solid team. Frank Ntilikina coming off the bench. I keep forgetting they got Frank Ntilikina. Yeah, hopefully they make this trade. They have agreed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Scary Terry on the Orlando Magic. We got Scary Terry. We got a shot creator. We got a guy who was giving them, what was his points per game? 16, 4, and 4. 16, 7, and 6. Thought it was 4 and 4. 16, 7, and 6. 43% from the field, 41% from the 3, almost 80% from the free throw line at only below 30 minutes. With us, he's going to be playing a lot more minutes than that. I know he was playing with and behind LaMelo, but he's going to be our starting point guard. Now that we got that deal done, we have Terrence Ross is gone. No hard feelings with Terrence Ross. He kept his composure, remained professional. Actually, all the guys on the trading block, Michael Carter-Williams, his relations you see right there next to fatigue is fine. Even if you look at Gary Harris, he's content. Terrence Ross was the same way. No problem. These are veteran players who are decent overalls, who have played 0 minutes at all, rarely touched the court, and have not had any problems. But then we have Wendell Carter, because he's splitting minutes with Mo Bamba, he got an attitude and want to be a cancer to the team. So shout out to them vets for being understanding. And hopefully Terrence Ross and the Hornets can now go to the playoffs and he can get some success. I definitely think now with Miles Bridges, Malik Monk, Terrence Ross, Frank Ntilikina, they actually got a solid bench over there with the Hornets. I think they just became a better team We did get the better overall player though. So now that we got Terry Rozier, and I hate doing a bunch of trades at once, but it's just something that we have to do. I want to give away Markelle or do something with Markelle now. It's gonna be bittersweet. I never thought we was gonna be in a situation where we'd be trading Markelle Fultz. I definitely thought he was a big part of the thing. That's why on one of these episodes, he was one of the main guys on the thumbnail. I think it was like him, Isaac, and Mo Bamba. And I was like, that's perfect because I definitely rock with Markelle. I think Markelle gonna be here. But now that this is opened up, I would like to do a trade where we get Serge Ibaka, and I'm gonna take Patrick Beverley, who at this point is 33. He's a 73 overall. Last year was deal at $14 million. We're just gonna take that off their hands. And we're going to give them Markelle Fultz. And who was the other person? What did I give them? Gary Harris in this deal? Now it's too much money. That's $23 million. 15 couldn't have been Gary Harris. 15 and it had to be around like 8. Who was the other person I made a part of this trade? Who was the other person? I cannot remember who was the other person I had a part. Was it Terrence Ross? It may have been Terrence Ross. It may have been Terrence Ross. Or did I have this as a 3-person trade? It may have been Terrence Ross. What I think I accidentally did was I involved Terrence Ross in 2 trades, forgetting that it's only one Terrence Ross. Because yes, there's no way that this trade is compatible because they only bring me back $23 million or $24, and these guys are $35 million. So they're $11 million over the top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cancel that. We're gonna go to Trade Finder. We're gonna get Markelle Fultz. Did the Clippers even give us an offer? I don't want Zubac. I do not want Zubac. Okay, let's go. We got to find a way to make this deal work, y'all. Because the Clippers seem like the Clippers are the only team where like there's a big point guard hole where Markelle would like legitimately make sense for them to inherit on a 3-year deal, making $15 million. Young point guard, he fits here. Every other team you look, there is no big point guard hole. You look at the Sixers, obviously he played here before, but Ben Simmons, they have Drew Holiday. Chicago has Devontae Graham now and Kobe White still. Sexton and Garland and Derrick Rose. Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Peyton Pritchard is creeping up on Kemba. Shit. They may let Kemba go and just let Peyton Pritchard become the starting point guard. Ja Morant, Trae Young, Kyle Lowry, LaMelo. Conley is locked up. Fox. Like, there's legit quickly as a young point guard. And they drafted Sharif Cooper and Jared Butler. Like, there's really not a lot of teams. He doesn't make sense here. There's not a lot of teams with point guard needs for Markelle Fultz to just drop him, all over the place. So, and then even like the Rockets, he has a player option. I'm not bringing John Wall back. Chris Paul is on the last year of his deal, but the way the Suns are playing, I would think that he would resign there. They've got point guard youth galore. He's locked up, and he has a player. So, yeah, the only team that makes sense is the Clippers. We're going to make this deal happen. Okay, so Markelle Fultz, you're going to the Clippers. We are going to get back Patrick Beverley. These two cancel each other out. Now when I look at money, Gary Harris is a $20 million contract. Okay. So. Or, because I want Ibaka. I really want Ibaka just for the simple fact that Ibaka can come in and he's not going to play as many minutes as Wendell is, but he's going to be able to mentor Mo Bamba. I can have him mentor Mo Bamba. He's shooting below 40 from the field, but he's shooting 31% from 3, shooting free throws. He ain't averaged a block in a while. So actually, am I overvaluing Ibaka? But I like his stretch 5 archetype. so that he can mentor Mo Bamba, and when Mo Bamba is out of the game, we can still play the same type of basketball with him as our stretch five, a guy that's going to pick and pop, can kind of protect the paint. Don't know how well he's going to do it at age 32, even though that's not old. Serge Ibaka seems a lot older than 32. But, so do I just make this deal right here and try to get something? I mean, I know that's not a fair deal. Don't think I'm going to just give Markelle to the Clippers. But, you know, do I get some type of pick from them? Or... yeah, because I would love to have Serge. Let me see, man. Let me see. This is still not enough. Okay, then give me not Gary Trent. I'm looking for Gary Harris. Gary Harris. And what we'll do is we'll try to expand this trade. So Gary Harris makes them 35 there. So they need another. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do this trade. We're not going to be able to do this trade. Let's try to do a 3-team trade. Where's Al Horford at? Where's Al Horford? Al Horford is with the Thunder. He's probably the biggest contract. So, boom. It's $27 million. Let's give Horford. Let's give Gary to them. And now, so the Clippers get Markelle. We get Beverly. They cancel each other out. Gary Harris goes to them. Now it's confused. I'm confused. So it don't work because of what? The Clippers are over the cap. The Clippers would acquire 12 more than allowed. So they have to get rid of $12 more million. This trade not gonna work. This trade not gonna work, y'all. This trade not gonna work. This trade is just not gonna work. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. We may have to keep Markelle a little longer than we want to, and Cole Anthony's probably gonna be the guy that hurts the most from it. I don't want Zubac. I don't want Zubac at all. I just don't. I'm sorry. And I don't want to dump Markelle off to like right here. I'm obviously not gonna take it through Holiday because he's not on the last year of his deal. But how can we get him to Los Angeles? I don't want to take up 50 minutes of trying to get Markelle off. So we're going to just go to our game plan and look at our new starting lineup now that we have Terry Rozier, Jeremiah Robinson Earl. You go to reserve. Boom. Swap minutes. Terry Rozier, you're going to be playing around 34 of them things. Markelle, you're going to get about that. You're going to get about that. Boom, boom, boom. Sort of can still play. I don't know. We ain't got no damn size. Yeah, we actually have to make a trade. We have to make a trade. This whole entire episode is trading. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be trading. So if you was expecting gameplay or simulation, I'm sorry, you're going to be let down. But we cannot play like this. We don't have no backup center for Mo Bamba, who is a guy that tends to get in foul trouble. But that is our lineup. We're gonna pull off a trade right here. We are going to pull off a legitimate trade. We are going to go and put Gary Harris over there. And now that's too much money for us to take back. So Al Horford, your ass out the picture. Al Horford, your ass is grass. I'm sorry, but we ain't doing business with that. So these two work together. Okay, I can make a trade with these two. But then if I add Markelle and then Ibaka, now it's invalid Why is it invalid? Because the Clippers would acquire $5.8 more million. So do they have a guy that is around there that Bobby Brown recently signed. Of course, he recently signed. Isaiah Todd ain't enough. This is crazy. I don't want Rondo old ass either. I don't want these people. Damn. Markel. Yeah, I'm not going for that. I'm not about to trade. I'm not trading Markel for fucking Patrick Beverly. I'm just not doing that. I'm not doing. I'll trade Gary Harris for Patrick Beverly, but I'm not trading Markel for that. And this is the trade that they're telling me to do. So they're telling me that these two. So for some reason, they can take. Okay, that's $8 million to this $16 million. So it's still 8 over. So what's the difference between them being combined for $8 million and Serge Ibaka being 6 point something, almost $7 million? I don't understand. So if they can take this, then we're gonna make the same amount of money with two people. We're just gonna take Zubac off because I do not want Zubac. Right? And now we just take Gary Harris and add Patrick Beverly, and now it's all messed up. But when I take everything off and it's just Gary Harris and Patrick Beverly, it works. So we probably gonna have to make 2 separate trades. I don't want Terrence Mann either. So how much is he making? 1.7. Give us a fucking. They saying this work. Jeremiah Robinson, Earl, Markel Fultz for Serge Ibaka. Who was making $1 million? Because I don't want to take. They got Nico Melli, and he's on a 2-way contract. Give us Benelitza. He was just recently traded. I don't want Toro. Give me. I don't want Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann is one of the young guys. Give me Tony's recently signed. So I can't trade for nobody. The Clippers are just all over the place. I can't trade for nobody. Give me Isaiah Todd. Give me young Isaiah Todd. I feel it. This is bad, y'all. This is bad. And a lot of y'all gonna be mad at me for taking too long to complete this shit. I'm gonna take the heat. I'll take the heat for y'all being mad that it took me an entire episode to do this, and I'm still at the end of the video, and I got the trade down, and it still feel like it's something missing, man. It feel like it's something missing. And I feel like because I took the whole episode, I owe y'all to finally complete this trade. So the very next episode, we can get back to finishing and completing this first full season. But this still feel empty. So I still feel like I'm going to end it here. Try to find some type of 3-team trade possibility to make sure we get exactly the value we deserve. Because Markel Fultz by no means is a guy you just give away. By no means is he a guy that we just gonna give away at 11, 6, and 3. I know he ain't shooting the ball too well from 3, but he's progressing. And he's only 23 years old with a shitload of potential left, in my opinion. The only reason we traded him because we was able to get Terry Rozier, who I think can be an all-star on our team. So I'm gonna wait. We're gonna wrap up this episode like this. Again, if y'all mad, and let me hear it in the comments. I'll take it. But the next time I see y'all, we're going to have something fully figured out, making sure we get the exact value we deserve for Markel Fultz, because we not giving away shit. As always, Pee Wee the Plug, I'm out.